All right. Hey guys, we are doing Freedom Friday again this week, and I am interviewing Dana today. So I am just really, really excited to be here, and we're hoping that our internet connections hold up. We are both kind of holed up in a small corner where it's quiet.
Yeah.
This is how we do this business, especially during isolation. But anyway. So, Dana, thanks for being on with me today. And
Well, you're welcome.
so, fun story. When Dana first got started with oils, I was at her house after she got her starter kit, and she had her diffuser going, and then I left, and another friend was like, "Oh, I saw some posts from Dana that she's using oils. Like, what do you think?" And I said, I think they smell kind of hippie. And I sent it to Dana by accident,
And
not
it was like,
a friend. And in my mind, I was like, stop, hold on. And so anyway, so the cat was out of the bag that I thought her house smelled hippie. And so that was kind of, we're still friends. And I eventually got on the hippie bandwagon too. So, Dana, how long have you been a hippie? For?
well, I've been a hippie with a hippie smelling house for almost 5 years. And just for the record, the first time I was new to diffusing, I hardly knew what to do. And I think I remember putting a little bit of joy in there. And it's actually one of my least favorite oils, even though I probably need it a lot. But I had done a couple drops in there. And I'm like, of all days, why did I have to use that one? Like if it was something that, citrusy, maybe you would have thought it was less hippie. Yeah, it's been 5 years. It's like this July it'll be 5 years, which is just insane to me. Yeah.
I know, it's crazy. 4 years for me, just in April, a couple weeks ago. So when you first started, I know you felt a little bit resistant to the whole concept, like welcome to the club. We all did at the beginning. But when you first got your kit, when you decided you were going to go for it, did you think you were going to do a business?
No, I actually, when I saw my kit for the first time, I actually had a few people over at my house just because I basically didn't want to do this alone. I didn't want to be the weirdo like smelling these oils by myself. And so I actually had a few people in my living room that day that got their own kits, because once we saw the kit and had done a little bit of talking about it, and I was like, oh, I actually think I could use this. But Janine did our class for us there in my living room, and she also said, by the way, like there's this opportunity to do business side of things. And I literally went, no. Like I did that, hold the phone, no, not happening ever. And because at the time, like I was busy mom, we did like super amount of sports, soccer, ballet, basketball. I was running a photography business, 5 kids. Like I did not have time for any of this, for whatever I thought in my head this was. So I was a hard no, like not happening. Yeah.
Okay, so then when you get your kit and your friends get their kit, so your kit is kind of essentially paid for.
Which I had no idea.
Yeah, so you get this check in the mail that basically covers the cost of your kit. And did it trigger then, or what was your trigger for like, I'm actually in this for the business?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I got that check for the first time, and my husband was pretty happy about that because it paid for my starter kit, for starters. That's always nice, right? When you go to like a home class of some sort and you don't have to pay for something. So that was the first bonus, but I still wasn't going to do anything about that. But I was like, that's cool, that paid for that. And then what I noticed was, after a few weeks even of seeing successes in my own family, like with myself, with my tension headaches, migraines, and stress, and then sleep with some of the kids, and like different things that we were using them for so much, that I actually just noticed I couldn't shut up about telling other people about it. Like, because I was like, I'm a helper. So if I see someone have a need, I feel like I have information that will help you. or I know someone who could help you, or something that could help you. And so I automatically just started sharing, like, did you know, like, this sounds crazy, but lavender oil could actually help that skin issue, or it could help you go to sleep too, or help your baby sleep better, you know? And so I was just starting to talk like that, just in everyday conversations with people, with no intentions of selling anything or doing the business still. But it just sort of naturally, they'd ask, like, well, how do I get some of that? And I was like, well, I don't know. So let me find out and I'll help you get your own. And that's sort of how it happened. Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. If you know Dana at all, you know, like, she'll tell you about anything. It's not just her oils. Like, she'll tell you about her favorite mop. She'll tell you about her favorite lounge pants. Like, so yeah, you just are so good at naturally just talking about the things that you love. And then other people are so blessed by that. So that's great. And then how long was it before you were like, I'm going to do this instead of like my photography business?
It was the next spring. So that was like August. And it was by like February or March, I noticed, well, the first thing that switched for me was that by naturally sharing that way, I got a pretty decent check around Christmas time for about $700, I believe. And it paid for Christmas that year. And this is the joy of kids. And so then in that spring, I was like, you know what? Like, I see a whole lot of value in this, and I really love sharing it. I really believe in it. And I can't do both things. And so then I was kind of like, well, maybe I'll just like do a little less photography and keep going. So it was probably a solid year before I actually quit my photography business, but did both for a while. That was way too much. So it was let one go.
Yeah. And how has it blessed your family?
Oh gosh, so much. Our overall health, I think is the most important, that we've learned to become advocates for ourselves too, and to dig a little deeper and not just take like, oh well, like you just need something off the shelf and you really don't know what the side effects are or whatever, but that's what they say to take, so you just take it. So that piece for us has been huge, just to be advocates for ourselves and to be empowered to do the digging and to ask the questions and work with our physicians and all that. So that's been really good, for various things in our life, for different things in our family that we've gone through. And then the financial side has been such a blessing. Like I said, that first Christmas, like having 5 kids and having a check paid for Christmas, that's amazing. And then it kind of snowballed into dance classes, or a basketball trip, or those kinds of extras that always felt extra, that would actually put you under, most of the time. And so it was just that blessing like that. And now it's been a blessing in a much bigger way, where it's a full-time income. And I literally work from home full-time, but part-time, but I get full-time pay. And and I get to have the choice to homeschool the girls here at home. That was big for me, that I could be at home. I could fit this business in where I needed to and when I could, but I could keep priority as a priority.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Especially
Yeah.
that you choose to homeschool, because all of us that are homeschooling not by choice right now are like, bless all homeschooling mothers.
It's made that transition easier for us for sure during isolation. I don't envy all the Zooms and all the things you guys are doing. You're doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to wrap this up because we don't want them to be super long, but thank you for sharing your story. And yeah, like Dana said, it starts small and it works its way up. So the blessing doesn't come when you're making the full-time income. The blessing starts like that first check that pays for your kit and pays for products in your home that are safer and better for your family. And it just keeps growing from there. So yeah, if you hear our story, our Dana story, and you want to just learn a little bit more, we love to talk about this. So reach out to whoever invited you to like the Raindropper group, or to one of us, because we love to bless other people with this same opportunity.
Yes.
Have a great afternoon.
See you guys. Thank you.